here. I hope you guys are well. I'm going to take out these earrings because they're dinging on my microphone here. All right. This week, I shared with you 3 tips to crush your consistency. Today, I'm going to talk about 2 more tips and give you 2 resources to help you grow in your consistency even further. All right, so here we go. Number 1, you don't need to do it all. All right, and I highly recommend you don't just go, okay, I need this and this and this, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this and do that. Some people that works, I'm just going to say for me, it didn't. Okay, I needed to go gradual. I know I had a lot of things I wanted to fix and make better, but I couldn't. I personally could not do it all at the same time. So I highly recommend doing one thing. Pick 1 or 2 items that you know will move the needle forward. For me, example, 4 years ago was when I made the decision to take my business seriously. And how I heard about a newsletter that I should be doing or a blog, and I was like, oh goodness, what do I even write? But I did it, and I did it twice a month, every month. And that has become now a habit, and it's become such a big part of my business growing. And that is why I say start with something, just one thing that you can do consistently and put it on that calendar, block out the time, hold yourself accountable with a mentor or coach, and do it. And the resource I'm going to give you for this is Atomic Habits. And I know a few of you in here have already read that book and you know it's awesome. So if you have read that book, I would love for you to comment below and tell the group your takeaways from it. But I love this book because he talks all these different things on how to make your life more streamlined, or tweak little things in your life, or create good habits, or get rid of bad habits. And it's so, so good. For example, for me in the morning, I drink a cup of coffee before I go for my walk or run. And while I'm doing that, I am downloading the podcast I want to listen to for my walk or run. So that way I am learning and growing while I am getting my physical stuff going on. I lay out my clothes the night before for my run. I've heard of studio owners, they limit their wardrobe to just like 10 pieces, and they wear the same thing every week. Every Monday it's this outfit, every Tuesday it's this outfit. It is crazy. It's so funny. Hi, Nicole. Facebook is doing a new thing because I can see you and then I can bring you on camera. Oh my gosh, they have this all switched up now. Funny. So what can you do to streamline your ways, or ways that you're losing time or not being consistent? So finding those little nooks and crannies to fix things. So first one is don't do it all at the same time. Okay, pick 1 or 2 items and create that system, or create that pattern that you have down, and then you can move on. The second thing I want to talk to you about, and this one I have a hard time with, is your why. You have to know your why. And sometimes this one gets kind of woo-woo. You know, some people are like, well, I just want to make the world a better place, or I just want to give to my family. And it's just not grunty enough or gritty enough, okay? And I'm going to be really, really vulnerable here. My big why is I don't want to have to rely on child support. I don't want to have to need it. I don't want to have to have it. That's it. I just don't want to have it, okay? Even though I have 5 kids, even though it's just part of the deal, I just want to be able to fully provide for my kiddos. That's a big deal to me, and that is my huge why, okay? So I have this crazy goal for my business, and I have learned that you got to set a really big goal so that if you fall flat, you still had a really great year. That's kind of where I'm at, okay? I have this huge goal. I got some work to do in Q4 here. If I do hit it, holy Hannah. But if I fall a little short, I still had a great year, okay? So on those days when it's really hard to do what I need to do, or, get that, like yesterday, my curriculum needed to go out and I just was in a funk. I just didn't want to do it. But I'm like, no, this is what I've signed up for. This is what I got to do. This is what I'm going to do. So I did it. So what did I do though? The 10X Rule is a book I'm reading right now. If you have read this book, please comment below with your thoughts on it. I have a love-hate relationship with this book right now because he's so passionate and he's so like, you gotta get it and you gotta do it. And it's kind of what I need, okay? I need that kick in the pants sometimes when I'm like, oh, I just don't really wanna, I don't wanna go above and beyond. And I listen to literally like 15 minutes and I'm like, game on. And it just gets me back in the game. So for me right now, that book is kind of my kick in the pants. 4 years ago, it was You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. That book was my go-to when I was feeling down. So my 2 tips here, your why has to be so specifically strong and gritty and get you going, okay? And then that resource is the 10X rule. I don't even know the author, I'm sorry. I didn't even think to write it down. The 10X rule. And then the second one is don't do everything at the same time. Now, again, that was my experience. Like if I tried to do everything, sometimes if you're in a diet or a change of, lifestyle that way, you kind of just, some people do better if they just go all in. For me, I had to do baby steps. So that is your, what works for you. But I'm going to say for me, it was just taking baby steps or baby chunks to get further and further. And the book that I recommend for that is Atomic Habits. So those are my 2 tips and resources. Take them, run with them, comment below with them. I would love that. If you read the blog this week, you saw that I am looking for 10 fabulous business women who have been in business 10 years or less, okay? I am percolating a project that I would like to start in January. And I am just doing some research, okay? So I would love to chat, set up a Zoom call, chat for 45 minutes or a half hour, and just ask you a bunch of questions. If you are interested, message me, and I'll set that up with you. If you are interested in setting up a strategy session, if you need somebody to help you clear the weeds, get strategy in place, figure out where you need to focus, all that fun stuff, it's just an outside eye to help you maybe create systems or bounce questions or ideas off of strategy sessions are available, and I am doing those on Friday or Tuesday afternoon. So I will put the link below in the comments as well if that's something you would like to do. Okay, I would love to work with you and get to know you better and your business. All right, guys, it's Friday. Woo! Here we go. I hope you guys had a great week and are looking forward to a beautiful weekend. I appreciate you all. Comment below with your takeaways. Peace, you guys.